17 past 7. A quick look at traffic. Southbound I-5 slowing up now at the 99 interchange and all the way into the downtown. And northbound Cap City Freeway slow through the downtown and on into the Arden area. And now, let's hear from today's guest announcer. Here's Kara.
And now Sonoma's worst Mexican. Here's Dan.
Kara, thank you. Well done. Let's pivot off of what we talked about yesterday, Sean, and that was Madam Meatpads' chances moving forward. Now, I said I'm one of the few people, I think the only one saying, she had a bad week. Instead of, I know there's a lot of the fluff and so forth in the media, how great she is and all that. All she's doing is surrounding herself with a bunch of weirdos. And if you notice, I've noticed two stories on CBS News because, the VP pick for her is going to be coming up. And two stories caught my attention. One was that North Carolina Governor Roy Cooper, I don't know much about him, but he was apparently a consideration. He said no. He said, no, it's not the right time, blah, blah, blah. And another one was, what's her name?
Whitmer.
Whitmer, yeah. Whitmer. She's not going in
Gretchen.
either. So Gretchen Whitmer, who's
the Russian.
That's interesting. That's interesting that they're starting to distance from her. So you would think there'd be a long list of people who just wanted to jump on board as a VP pick.
Maybe they think she's going to be replaced at the convention.
I don't think so. I think they know she's toxic. I know there's a huge.
Well, there is that, but then why are they putting her there? Then everyone knows that.
Well, they kind of had to.
They're stuck.
Let's say if they put it, let's say they put Gavin Newsom in, right? Gavin Newsom was part of the Biden administration. That way, he could sort of spin his way out of decisions that Biden made. Harris does not have that ability. As she was VP, she never, ever said anything against Biden or his policies, so she's stuck with that.
Yeah.
So, but they sort of have to sort of go along with it. But it's interesting that Democrats are distancing themselves from her, and that's again, this is a bad start to a campaign, and it's just going to get worse as people start to see her. Her face is all over it's almost as bad as Taylor Swift. Her face is all over the news anywhere you look. And
I would rather look at Taylor Swift than Kamala.
She's an idiot. Taylor Swift is an idiot. I'm sorry. And not, by the way, not very talented. She has a horrible voice. How she got to the top of the charts, I don't understand. But the dynamics of the Harris Meatpads campaign hasn't changed. In other words, you still have to win the battleground states. You still have to win the people in the middle, the independents. I don't see what she's done or what she is doing is winning over anybody. So unless you win over that demographic, you don't have much of a chance.
Well, it should be fairly easy to campaign against her because all you have to do is say, if you like the way the country is going under Biden, well, if you vote for Kamala, you're going to get more of that garbage.
I see Donald Trump just sort of like kind of taking he's not attacking as he normally would. I think what he's doing is letting her make her own mistakes, which she's going to make them at left and right. I mean, she's going to be doing these one after another. Anytime she opens her mouth, it's a bad day for Kamala Harris. So the best thing to do is let her destroy herself. And she already has a long history of stupid decisions, stupid things she said. And the more she talks, I think it's going to be a negative. That's why I keep saying she's going to be campaigning from the closet, as opposed to Biden campaigning from the basement. They're going to keep very sharp eye on her because again, she doesn't stumble through her words like Biden does, but she says things that are unbelievably stupid. We all know this, and I'm just hoping that comes forward. Now, I haven't heard anything about a debate, by the way. The debate it may or may not happen. There's time for it. No mention of it. That's a curiosity. But I do have a suggestion, by the way, for her VP pick, Rachel Levine, the ugly dude pretending to be an ugly woman. That would be a perfect pick for her for vice president.
That's even better than who I was going to pick.
Who's that?
Buttigieg. Pete.
I thought about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
The former mayor of South Bendover, Indiana,
Yeah.
the Transportation Secretary, Pete Buttigieg. Yeah, that's a great pick. Great pick.
I think so. Sadly, they could win.
Here's another thought. She could break ground. Two co-vice presidents, Rachel Levine and Buttigieg. They could both do the job. They both be considered vice president. Groundbreaking.
That is groundbreaking.
And the ugliest pick we've ever seen in our life, especially if it's this dude pretending to be an ugly woman, Rachel Levine.
I can hardly wait, Dan. The convention should be lots of fun.
I'm already having a great time. So
I can
hey,
see
bud,
that.
Talk to you tomorrow.
But I have run out of time, so thank you. You're
Thanks,
a fine
bud.
American.
And I was a Mexican.
Indeed. 7:23.